Oh my!
Hello and welcome to Earful. Today I'm going to show you stuff like stance, how to hold your cue and everything else related to that type of stuff. So yeah, hope it helps. Right, so the first thing we're going to look at is stance. I'm going to do it right-handed. I am a left-handed player, but I'll do it right-handed because most of my reviewers are going to be right-handed. You want to have it about shoulders length apart. This is your stance. The way you want to sort of start off. You want to bring your left leg forward and bend it a bit. And you want to have it at a slight angle, your foot. Then you want to have your back foot, your right foot even, your back foot. You want to have that straight on your shot. So you want this front leg bent, your back leg straight. And you also want this leg to be in line with your shot that you're taking. So wherever your cue sort of is going or aiming, you want to have it in line with that shot. So when you get down, you want to have a good, it's a nice stable stance. Because if you have it too close together, you can lose your balance a little bit, and then obviously too wide, it makes it a bit more uncomfortable taking a shot. The next bit is the hand that you put your cue on. So you want to space your fingers out. If you put your hand on the table and space your fingers out a bit, keep your thumb stuck to your other finger, and you want to have it raised a bit so you've got sort of like a V shape to put your cue onto. So it's a bit like the rest where you put the cue in between the two slots. It's just to keep the cue in place basically, because if you have it lower, it's just going to be it's not as good. It'll be falling over the place, so you're losing your aiming there. So you just want to have it raised, and you want to have your hand firmly on the table. You want to make sure that hand stays there. The distance between like your hand and the cue ball, you want to have it to be fairly close, because it just gives that, if you can't really move your cue about that much to miss the centre of the cue ball, because if you do have it further away, like so, you've got your cues all over the place here. So as you can see, the further away, the more difficult it is. Next thing, of course, is having the chin on the cue, or as close as possible. This just gives you the better aim to see what you're doing. Make sure when you are having your shot that your arm, this arm, is straight up like a tower basically. Because you don't want it like that. You don't want it like that. You don't want it like that, because it just makes it feel awkward. You want to have it like that and just have them smooth backwards and forwards. Just keep practicing that.